Got it.
We're recording.
Eric, that really busts your chops, doesn't it?
Yep. Mac, we lost a whole fucking episode because you didn't press record.
It's a good episode.
No matter how many times you press record, we're still never gonna get back that episode on Bloodsport.
Yeah, we're never gonna get it back. Yeah, that's terrible. All right, Scott, it's your show.
Oh right, yeah, this is my pick. So this is It Rotten? And today we are not watching Say It Isn't So. we made a last minute switch up, and we decided in honor of Norm Macdonald, rest in peace, we are doing Screwed, the other Norm Macdonald movie. Now, if you're not aware of Screwed, it has a really good cast. It's Norm Macdonald, Dave Chappelle, Danny DeVito, Elaine Stritch, Sherman Helmsley, Sarah Silverman shows up for a bit. The crazy cast for the first time directors who are also like the writers of some actually like great movies like Ed Wood and The People versus Larry Flint. So yeah, let's go around and say where we came in on Screwed, if you've seen it before or not. Eric?
I have never even remotely heard about this movie before.
Tell me this, have you heard of Dirty Work?
No.
What?
That's the Norm.
That's the other one. Yeah, Dirty Work.
I was gonna say, oh well, what about The Great Fairy Idol? Because that stars Norm the Genie from Fairly Odd Parents, but he's actually not Norm the Genie in that. They got somebody else to play Norm the Genie in The Great Fairy Idol, despite the fact that he was already Norm the Genie earlier in the season. But whatever.
Yeah.
Would have been
hard to lock
one,
down,
but...
man. Norm Macdonald is hard to lock down. Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm next.
All right, so Mac, when did you first see Screwed?
All right, I first seen Screwed. Okay, so like I said, I watched Dirty Work. I love Dirty Work because it was so hilarious. But I remember one night on I have the TV on, and then something just pops up. I had it on Comedy Central, and Screwed popped up, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" So I liked it when I watched it the first time. Then it was on Netflix for a while, and because I was just watching Dave Chappelle shit, and I was like, "What? Norm? What? I thought I seen this. I never heard of the." Well, at first I didn't know the name of the movie because this is before you could go to the preview channel and probably look up what it is. So I didn't know the name of this movie, and then I watched it. I was like, Screwed. I don't never heard of this name before. So I went to watch it, and I was like, I seen bits and pieces of this, and I was laughing my ass off. And then I watched I watched it just now. I'm not gonna lie, I rented it. True story. I got it. I was gonna cuss out Scott. Like, I spent $3.99 for this damn film, and I was like, I watched it, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this the second time. It had comedic moments, like it had, like, my God, Danny DeVito.
This is like a very like a proto Sunny.
It's a proto Sunny, but it's just he's so fucking hilarious in this damn film. And everybody, not to say Danny DeVito just steals the show, because everybody in this film is funny. Sarah Silverman, I mean, I never thought she could play she played the straight man in this comedy. She actually played straight. She wasn't being funny. She was just being straight. I never seen
He's actually also in Say It Isn't So. So right. There is a connection there.
Right. Also, not gonna lie, Sarah Silverman, hot. She was hot. She's hot back then. She's still hot now. Just gonna say that. Put that out there. But it was I love the film. I love it. I'm not gonna give away a lot more, but I actually like the cast. I like Dave Chappelle was good in it. Norm Macdonald, Hemsley was hilarious.
I have one question though. Why the fuck was everybody named after presidents?
I have no idea.
No idea.
I love that detail.
I love that too.
I'm like, it's like the Willard, and then it's like Fillmore. I'm like, wait,
His name is Willard Fillmore.
And then they got to Grover Cleaver. I'm like, hold on.
Rusty
Hold
P.
on.
Hayes. Yeah, it's great. I have no idea if it's like
no idea,
a
but it
commentary
was
or
so
what. It might just be
hilarious.
like a throwaway joke.
Oh god.
I was like, why though?
Hey,
and then they were trying to predict the future by having Sarah Silverman's character be Hillary.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. Oh god. The in jokes. Oh my god.
It's like, why?
We don't know, Eric. You're
Like,
laughing.
of all the themes to go with, why?
But you're laughing at it, Eric.
Yeah.
They got you.
Honestly, I think that might be the only reason.
They're laughing
Like
at
people
it.
recognize it and like, but why?
Why?
Because it has no connection to anything else going on in this movie. This isn't like a political satire or anything.
That's exactly what Norm Macdonald does. It's just, I don't know. I think he had a hand in it because that's exactly what he does. It just has a, like, why the name of the presidents?
Maybe, but this is also from the writers of Problem Childs 1 and 2. So it might just be like, yeah, I think it's funny.
Yeah.
And there's no real reason behind it.
Also,
This would be like if in Freddy Got Fingered, it was instead Franklin and Teddy, and the last name was Roosevelt. It's like, and there's just like that, and they don't reference it at all. There's not a single reference. It's just
No.
it'd be about the same.
Oh god. Oh my god, I love this. All right.
So I've seen this movie a whole lot when I was a kid. Like I used to love Norm Macdonald from like Saturday Night Live and the Sandler movies and whatnot. And I probably saw Dirty Work first, but Screwed definitely left a bigger impression on me because mostly Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito is insane in this movie. And I read apparently he took this movie solely for the money, but he is going all out.
All out.
In this movie. From like
I was
the opening scene where he's like sucking the guts out of a dead body. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do we do first? Best line?
Doesn't matter. Can we just which one you want? Best line?
Let's do best line. Yeah, let's start with best line. Eric, what is the best line from Screwed?
Eric, I swear to God, you still my line. I'm killing you.
It's just I got scared.
Damn it.
I got scared. Dave Chappelle, man. Like this is the second movie with Dave Chappelle in it, and this movie uses Dave Chappelle way better than Blue Streak.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. I
It
love
really
Blue
does.
Street. I did that. Okay.
It's like real comedy comes in threes, and he hit three people with the lamp. Well, the same person twice, but three people with a lamp.
All right. Eric, you did not steal my line. I'm surprised. My favorite line is who cares? Where's my money?
Her delivery on some of those lines is amazing. Where she decides to emphasize is so great.
It's so great because I was just
Also, can we talk about the fact that she borderline gets canceled?
But then she comes out and
gets
she's just a
canceled.
sweet old lady, you know. She comes out and she spins it all around.
oh god, yeah. I have a backup, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it to let you see. But yeah, I love that line because I paused it and I just started rolling on my bed, like on this bed right here, just dying laughing, like oh my god, this woman. All right, Scott, go ahead because I got my backup. I want to see if you're gonna steal it.
It's like one of Grover's first lines is when Norm Macdonald he drops the rock. He's like, "Oh, it's just a rock." He's like, "No, it's not a rock. It's a pet rock. I just dug it out of this guy's colon." He puts it up against his face, like, "Yeah, it's still warm." And then he just launches into this insane monologue about stuff that he pulled out of people's bodies.
He's got a full shelf.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he plays
he's
the
got all kinds of
harmonica.
items.
And he's going into it too. He's rubbing
He
his
combs
hands
his
in the
hair.
blood. God, I was sitting there shouting like, "Oh my god!"
It's a clicker. It's a clicker. It's the remote.
Oh my god! God bless
Grover
Danny.
Cleaver is absolutely AU Frank Reynolds.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
convince me otherwise.
Yes, he is Frank Reynolds. It was him. I bet you they looked at that like, we're casting you as Frank. I looked at that like, damn it, I love you.
Well, that's
My
the
bad.
thing. Grover Cleaver is who Frank Reynolds became post the end of season 2 of Sunny. Like after he lost his shit at the end of season 2, he just slowly became Grover
Oh
Cleaver.
yes, All right. My backup answer was going to be another Grover Cleveland line because I'm surprised you didn't steal it. I can't. Here's $20. I can't catch $20. This cost me $19. I can't catch it. Keep the change.
I can't break a 20.
I can't break a 20. All you gotta give was like $1.
Another great Rusty line or Chappelle line. I knew he was the kidnapper the whole time. Never trust a black man named Chip.
Never trust a black man named Chip actually was my backup.
That was a great line.
Oh man, that was funny. All right, next the scene.
Yeah, best scene. Let's start with Mac this time. Mac, what's the best scene?
Oh damn it. I have two, but I'm gonna go with my number one. I'm glad you picked me because I want to steal it. I love really the burger, when the kids jacked them.
Oh,
that was
That
absolutely
was
gonna be
so
mine.
hilarious. Like
the
kid
kids
got a
mugging
deep
him.
voice. Give me the bag.
and then they tase him. It's so good.
They stab him and tase him.
Yeah.
That was so hilarious. I was not like these kids. I was sitting there thinking these kids are gonna burgle. They're gonna get him. These kids are gonna take the briefcase, and it was how they took. I thought they were gonna be playful kids, like ha ha ha, ha. And then they just they went full.
No, man,
chase.
they're street toughs. Those kids, you don't want to fuck with those kids.
It wouldn't have been number one if it wasn't for later on in the scene where the mother came in there and grabbed him by the ear and said, "Give this nice man." I was like,
Yeah.
that
All
made
right,
the whole
so-
scene better. All right.
My backup is
That was yours.
that was mine. It's like I had it and then I just lost it. So come back to me.
Okay. I'll do mine. It's just meeting Grover at the morgue. Like that first
Yeah.
scene where he's sucking all the guts out of the body at the morgue. But honest, it was kind of a toss up between that and when they actually like kidnap Muffin, and the blood is going everywhere.
Yeah.
He leaves
I-
the nondescript note.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm going to let you go because I have a backup Grover one.
All right. So mine is when they're identifying the bum's corpse, and Norm Macdonald does the voice, and then she's like, "Yep, that's the voice. That's the guy. I recognize that voice
recognize
anywhere."
it
And the detective's just like,
Can we just say that these are the worst detectives ever?
And just the scene where Grover is picking the body. He's trying to find one that looks like Norm Macdonald. He looks at just like a pile of guts, and he's like, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think the pile of guts probably would have worked better as a fake Willard.
Right? Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
My backup was little Grover just shooting up everybody. He's like, "You're not gonna take me alive." I was like,
Oh, it's you guys. Come on up.
And then after when he runs in, when the cops do show up and he runs into the Murphy bed and it just closes up behind.
I got warrants. I got warrants. Runs into the bedroom.
Oh.
God,
Oh,
that's
and
just like-
another great scene is the interrogation scene.
Oh
where-
shit! Yes. They both fucked up their lines and everything. I don't know this man.
Just how like Dave Chappelle keeps immediately contradicting everything Norm Macdonald is saying and laying out for,
and
like, a
everything that he's
decent alibi.
saying.
Yeah, it's so good.
Jesus. Oh god.
It's like, then I got it in my truck. You mean the truck that got impounded at the airport?
Oh
yeah.
shit, yeah.
yeah. You can take that van. You can stick it up your ass.
That's another great line.
Oh god. Oh man. All right.
Okay, I guess we got to move on to the worsts. So what is the worst line from this movie? Let's start, Eric.
Yes, the brains of the operation.
Oh, was that the detective?
That was the detective when they found the other guy. His name escapes me. The guy that's not Chip.
Okay.
Yeah, because he went to go buy something and then like they found the marked bill on the list. I was like, yeah, that's yes, the brains of the operation. What about anything that happened makes you think that that's the brains of the operation?
They were terrible detectives.
That was the whole point.
Also, can we? The guy literally said that he got the money from Chip in the police station, and the police did nothing about it. Can we address that?
I think they were supposed to be stupid. I really think they were incompetent.
I don't think we were supposed to think about it too much, honestly.
Yeah.
They were just well,
it's
they're
like
cops.
because
They're doing stuff.
that's the scene. That's a scene where Willard and Rusty get the information, but the police also get that information and do nothing about it.
Nah, incompetence, man, corruption. All right, Mac. What is the worst line for you?
It's tough because I think personally Eric is really nitpicking because I think he's in the same boat as me. He's literally nitpicking because it is a bad line, but it's also like one of those like it's funny though. This is a comedy. If it wasn't a comedy, I would be thinking about it, but this is a comedy. They're supposed to be stupid. So it's really tough. So I'm nitpicking. Never trust a guy named Chip. It's nitpicking. It was like, okay. But it was a good line, but it was also teeter-totter. Like I said, nitpicking. If I had to pick one, it's just that. But if you want me to like put a gun to me, with this film and best line with bad stuff, you had to put a gun to my head. Because that's how much I like this film. Like put a gun to my head. Okay, it's never trust.
I don't get how this movie's rated as low as it is.
Me either.
I don't either.
I'm looking at this like no, this is not a 16. This is very, very this is bad. they fucked up right here. Poor alert. You're gonna get a high rating from me today.
Yeah, you watched it twice.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I had to make sure that this is not that funny. I watched it. Oh, it's still funny. Scott.
All right. I mean, mine is mostly like just the delivery has kind of annoyed me since I was a child and I saw this movie. It's just when the airport cop says, "I told you not to park there." And it's mostly accent that annoys me.
Yeah, like nitpicking, like you're doing the same
Exactly,
thing. You're
yeah.
nitpicking. We need
Like I have like nothing really written down for worst line. So yeah.
We really need Zach because he would nitpick the shit out of this film.
Zach would find the issues here.
Yeah, Zach would like.
We don't. Last time, it's like Zach's like ahead of time. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it. This time we have no idea where Zach is.
No, we don't.
just
Nah. All right. guess we got a worse thing if we have one.
Yeah, well, Mac, why don't you start then?
All right, nitpicking again, but like I said, it goes into that Norm Macdonald type of thing where the gun, he's sitting there talking on the phone, they shoot the back of his they shoot they shoot the window in the back, and he didn't pay
when he's
attention.
finding Grover's.
Yeah, so I'm like, is he supposed to react to that? But then I was sitting there I also laughed and I thought, wait a minute, this is Norm Macdonald. This is how he acts. Like,
Yeah,
like when I remember Deuce Bigelow, he said, I don't got enough to pay. Okay, I'm gonna take the screwdriver. Don't pay me. I'm gonna take the screwdriver and I'm gonna shove it up your ass.
That's the best part of that movie.
That's that subtle delivery of what he does. So I'm like, yeah, it's that I laughed at that. But like I said, nitpicking.
All right, Eric.
the Aunt Mabel scene in the hospital.
Oh,
where he
yeah.
has to, where he's harassing that poor old Asian lady as his reason for being there.
Yeah, that's one of the few scenes that I had written down for worst. On the one that stuck out for me though was like it was when the witness is like identifying Grover after he dropped off the body. There's just some like random scene with the detective and some guy we haven't seen before, and it doesn't really add anything. It's not that funny, and I don't know why it's even in the movie. That's the one scene that I can pick that is like, yeah, it's pointless.
Right. All right. Well, bummer.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good movie. This is a fun movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why. What is it rated on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, it's too low.
It's at like,
I think it's like
it's a 10. It's a 10 on Rotten Tomatoes, which
cool.
is insane. This is not a 10. So let's go around. Let's ask the question, I guess. All right, Mac, is it rotten?
No, hell to the no, hell no, hell no, no, no. This is not rotten. Fuck no. I would put this literally at a 75. It's fresh. It's funny. It does everything. I adore this movie. 75 is, I would say 75 is very, very, someone say 75 is high, but it's really funny. It does what it's supposed to do. And I can't say it's dope. This is not one of those teeter totters films. This film is fresh to me. It's funny. It gets to the point. I think it's more of the crude humor that even if Norm Macdonald didn't pass away, this still would get a 75. It still was funny enough where I'm like laughing my ass off at this film the whole time. So yeah, 75.
All right, Eric, is it rotten?
no, it's not. It's really not. It's always hard for me to rate comedies because I gave probably one of my favorite movies of all time, Rat Race, a 70. So it's like I gotta like judge it off that. So I'm just gonna give it a nice 69.
Okay, that's fair. That's way fresh. Yeah. That's all the way fresh. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm about to blow your guys' minds. Somebody asked me the question before I blow your mind.
All right, Scott, is it rotten?
No, it is not. But also, I changed my score. Originally, it was 69, and then I changed it to 75.
Fair. All right.
So I think we're all in agreement.
We're in agreement. I think
this movie is great. This movie is funny as hell.
Yeah, it is. I think
this
Zach
is
would have
great.
Zach would have been the only one probably to get this like a rotten. He would say it's like a 50, somewhere around there. I think he would have been fair to it because he's like, this is not a 10. This is not a 10. Let me put it like that. No, it's not a 10, and it ain't what the other people say. The audience say 49. It's like it's if you want to be honest, the lowest I'll give this is like a 60. But like 10.
I give it as a 69.
Damn it, Scott. All right. So here we are. Sequel time. All right, who's going first?
I don't know who wants. Eric?
I'll go first. All right.
No, it's going to involve Grover, isn't it?
No, it actually will not involve Grover at all.
Okay.
So my sequel is set following the trio of Norm Macdonald, Sarah Silverman, and Dave Chappelle in Southern California after he's retired from being the chauffeur. They've set up their chicken restaurant. It's doing fairly well. However, criminal organization decides that they're going to use that chicken restaurant as a front for money laundering. And through wacky shenanigans, that's like they get roped into this, and they have to now work with the cops to get these guys out of their chicken restaurant without being implicated in the money laundering they've already taken a part of. So in the sequel to Screwed, called Nailed.
That's way better than anything I came up with.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm proud of myself this time. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back on this one.
Okay, well then
I came up
is not really a pitch.
I came up with the pun and then worked backwards.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
All right. Well, fuck you, Eric, for that great pun. I'm gonna try to top it. All right, so mine is obviously gonna have Danny DeVito coming back as Grover. Him and the mistress right now are dealing with, they're intimate with each other until mistress comes down with a heart attack and she dies. So she intentionally leaves all the money to her, all the money to him, but everybody is conspiring with him. He has a former arrest record. He has all this other stuff. He obviously killed this woman, but she just died natural causes. They are already assuming that he is a suspect. They thinking it is murder, and they found some way to get him for this. No, take that back. They don't try to get him. He suspects that they're going to get him for murder. So he goes out on the lam and tries to get away from this whole situation. It's just him on the lam, him going around, him just doing stupid shit, and him trying to literally find a way to get to the airport where they're not suspecting him of anything. He's just going in there like they don't suspect him of anything. He's going in there like, I know you're trying to get me, you son of a bitch. Like, he's going to the airport and he's hiding his face where they clearly look at him like, what's wrong with you? It's just Danny DeVito going to the airport, going all this, trying to get out of the country. It's just him going on the road trip, trying to decide himself, and it's going to be called not Screwed, it's going to be Screwed Up.
Both of these are solid titles. Both of these are solid titles for followers to this movie.
Yes.
See, I told you I got a good one.
The third movie would be Pinned.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool. I like yours, Eric, but I think Grover just him like. I know he's gonna be messed up when she's dead. He's like, oh God, they think I killed her, and he's just going around like hiding his face, like, shit, I'm screwed.
Oh yeah, by the way, he's the only one in this movie that says I'm screwed.
Yes.
It's like Norm Macdonald had plenty of opportunities to say I'm screwed, we're screwed. No, only Grover said I'm screwed.
Like, I'm screwed. All right.
My pitch is barely a pitch. It's basically the movie Dead Man on Campus, but instead it's starring Norm Macdonald. He's on college, but he's getting kicked out, and they've already gone through all of their money. Miss Croc is dead, and he needs to find some scam to keep himself in college. So he needs to find a roommate who's going to kill himself. So who does he turn to? Grover Cleaver, of course. No, Grover Cleaver. He's gonna find him a dead body.
Oh, okay, cool. I
And
thought
say
it
it's
was
his
Tom
roommate.
Green. I thought you were doing safe and zero. Still in Harvard. I thought you were doing still in Harvard. I was like, oh shit.
No, I'm not stealing Harvard. I'm doing a good movie, Dead Man on Campus.
No, Harvard is good. Shut up.
Alternately, I'll pitch a remake starring Lil Rel and Eric Andre as Grover. Charlie Day can be Rusty.
I like this.
Can we take a moment and just talk about Charlie Day as Luigi?
I mean, what better place to
Charlie
do it?
Day. Charlie Day is Luigi.
Yes.
Strange choice.
Yes.
It's a
This
choice.
is gonna be a train wreck.
Keegan Michael Key as Toad, though, absolutely based.
This is
good.
going. This is exactly what I envisioned when I pitched my Mario film. This is exactly what I envisioned. This is exactly what I was
God,
talking
that was this season. That
I didn't get to pitch my
season.
Mario. I didn't get to pitch my Mario. I was gonna go with Joe Latruglio from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Bill Hader as my Mario and
Oh.
Luigi.
That
I
would
went
have been
with-
great. Oh
Yeah, but-
no!
Right?
I was going for why the fuck should we bother and just literally just go with the worst possible example, and they will never make it again because there is no room 2. So just get literal, get Tom Wiseau and
Wasn't
Nick
it-
there? There wasn't a room 2.
Was the Disaster Artist nominated for an Oscar? I don't remember.
I think
That
it
was
was.
just-
I don't know what Oscar
It was
specifically,
nominated,
it
but
was.
that doesn't mean that he should make another film.
So no, but what if they made that Mario movie and then they made a documentary, not
Yes!
a documentary, a biopic about the making
About
of
the
that
making.
Mario
I am
movie.
down. This is a shit show. This is terrible.
I want that, but for the Mario Brother movies we already have.
And
I want
that
somebody
and
do a
that
dramatic.
and the name of that the name of that movie is called One Up.
Son of a bitch! Damn it! Or just it's me.
So everybody,
Mario.
this has been a great episode of Visit Rotten. I believe is it Mac's pick now?
Yes, it is
I
my
think-
pick.
Mhm.
Yes.
So, I have 2 choices dangling in my head. One of them has Arnold Schwarzenegger, and one of them has a Cape Crusader. Now we could go with
Covers a lot of bases. That could be one movie.
That could just be one
It
movie.
it could be one
That
movie.
could just be a specific movie.
I'm gonna
Right.
leave it to you two, and just torture Zach later. Last Action Hero, or Batman Forever.
I'm gonna go with Last Action Hero because it's just a better movie. I know what I'm gonna say about it. It's great.
It's rotten too, because I was like, this is not rotten. This is actually pretty
I do-
good.
I own both of these movies, so it's not hard for me to watch either one.
Yeah, I love
It's like
that.
that. That is the question, though. I don't think we've done an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie before, so this would be
No.
the time to do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Last
let's
Action
do
Hero. it is.
Last Action Hero. Yeah.
Hey, Zach, you got any questions you want to pick? Oh, no, you're not here. So, all right, Zach, he's going to be pissed always. We're doing Last Action Hero. Woo! You want to be a farmer? Here's a couple of inches. Here's a couple of acres. You already know my favorite line. Nah, I don't think it's that.
Bye. Bye.
All right. But yeah, that's the next one. Last Action Hero.
John McTiernan classic.
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay. End
All
the
right.
episode.
Yes. Yes. All right. Any plugs?
Just find me on Twitter. I've said it enough. I've said it enough.
Twitter around here,
I am I'm literally you could catch me on OnlyFans at at dot x Who cares? Now you can come all the way at Tampa Bay Fan 88 or GG Game Fixers. Make sure you go tell them what you want. If you want to be on the show, let me know. I literally sent an invitation to everybody to come on the show because we had people wanting to come on the last episode. They were whining against us saying, I wanted to be on a Pokemon episode. Why would nobody tell me about this? Because we usually don't have people. People usually are busy when we do these shows. So I'm gonna let you know.
I don't think we've had a guest on this show since season 1.
No. Who was the guest?
It was when we did Hellraiser 2.
Oh yeah. That's when we had Melissa on. Yeah, that was my best pitch. I think this is my best pitch so far. Well, no, my other pitch was good. This is another one. I'm actually going 2-0. I've gotten 2 good solid pitches in a row. No, I'm not going to wild.
I still have yet to beat my Rugrats pitch.
Your Rugrats pitch.
Or for that matter, my Rat Race pitch.
Nah,
both were solid pitches.
No,
I was pretty happy with my pitch last time. With my my House of M pitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was great. That was gold. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Hopefully sooner than later with the next episode, which will be Last Action Hero. That was a good Arnold. That was terrible, Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, see y'all.
Okay, Arnold.
It was terrible, and Zach is already laughing at me like this is shit. See y'all. Bye.
Bye.